Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got a man down the middle. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. They're fighting off the defender. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back and make it easy on the quarterback. Hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. He hands it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's a quick grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turn.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
A quick throw out left, complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Contact as he threw it. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of light from this offense.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the ball is hauled in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they hand it off to the back.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Irish. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. So lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump in front here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. There's the handoff. Powerful running here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Touchdown, Clemson. Number 87 with the carry.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. The pass football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown Tigers on the scoop and score.
Touchdown.
Wow, we've gone back and forth all game, and then the defense has scored to put their team in front in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that's an opportunistic play here by this defense. They come up with a turnover. Nice job of being able to get that, but then to turn it into a touchdown to give them the lead late. Now let's see if they can hold on for the win.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got it. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum.